We continue the chapter similar triangles. In the last video, we were discussing about AAH similarity criterion, and two cases we divided this theorem in three parts. The first part was when AB equals to D. The second part, which we discussed, that AB is less than D. So two parts already we have discussed of this theorem. The third part we discussed, the statement is given if two triangles are equiangular, then they are similar. Equiangular means if in two triangles, if the corresponding angles are equal, then they are called equiangular. And equiangular triangles are similar. So the third case we discussed when AB is greater than D. When AB is greater than D, two cases already we have discussed. The first case was AB equals to D. The second case was AB is less than D. And the third case which we are going to discuss, that when AB is greater than D. So there are two triangles. Triangle ABC and the other triangle is triangle DEF. The other triangle is DEF. So two triangles ABC and DEF, in which they are equiangular, means angle A equals to angle D, angle B equals to angle E, and angle C equals to angle F. We have to show that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, and we have taken the third case when AB is greater than D. First two cases we have discussed. The first case was when AB equals to D. The second case was when AB is less than D. And the third case we are going to discuss, that when AB is greater than D. So we make a construction. Mark a point. Mark a point P or DE produced. Mark a point P on DE produced. Mark a point P on line DE produced. And mark a point Q on line DF produced. On line DF produced. And mark a point Q. And join P to Q. So mark a point P on line DE produced and mark a point Q on line DF produced. Then join PQ. Then join PQ. So mark a point P on line DE produced and mark a point Q on the line DF produced then join PQ such that DE equals to AB. DE equals to AB and DF equals to DP equals to AB such that DP equals to AB and DQ equals to AC and DQ equals to AC. This we have made a construction. We made a construction that mark a point P on line DE produced and mark a point Q on line DF produced, join P to Q such that the side DP is equals to AB and DQ is equals to AC. Now we take two triangles. Let us see the proof. So in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC and triangle DPQ, in triangle ABC and triangle DPQ, is triangle ABC and triangle DPQ. By construction, AB equals to DP. AB equals to DP. By construction. And angle A equals to angle D. It is given. Angle A equals to angle D. This is given. And AC equals to DQ. This is also by construction. AC equals to DQ. By construction. So by SAS, side angle side, these two triangles are congruent. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ by SAS. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ by SAS congruency criteria. And if these two triangles are congruent, it means their corresponding angles are equal. So by CPCT, angle ABC is equals to angle DPQ. Angle ABC is equals to angle DPQ and angle ACB is equals to angle DQP. ACB is equals to angle DQP by CPC. So angle ABC is equals to angle DPQ because two triangles ABC and triangle DPQ are congruent. Therefore, their corresponding angles must be equal, and these two are the corresponding angles. In the similar way, angle ACB is equals to angle DQP because again these two triangles are congruent and the corresponding angles of the congruent triangles are equal. So since these two triangles ABC and DPQ are congruent, therefore their corresponding angles, angle P equals to angle P is equal and angle P equals to angle Q is equal. And already it was given that angle A equals to angle D. It was given that angle A equals to angle D. Angle A equals to angle D. Therefore, from these two triangles, we have given angle ABC is also equals to angle DEF. Angle ABC, we have given angle B equals to angle Q. So angle ABC is equals to angle DEF. This is we have given, and by CPCT there is angle ABC equals to angle DPQ. So name it first number equation, and we have given angle ABC equals to DEF, and name it second number equation. So from first and second, LHS of both the equations are equal. LHS of both the equations are equal. Therefore, their RHS must be equal. So we conclude from first and second that RHS of both the equations be equal. So angle DPQ equals to angle DEF. And in bracket we can write from first and second. From first and second. From first and second, since LHS of both the equations are equal, then their RHS must be equal. So we get that angle DPQ is equals to angle DEF, and these two angles are the corresponding angles. And if the corresponding angles are equal, it means EF is parallel to PQ. So since these two angles are the corresponding angles, therefore we can write that side EF is parallel to PQ. Side EF is parallel to PQ. Side EF is parallel to PQ because these two angles are the corresponding angles. And if in two triangles corresponding angles are equal, then the line EF must be parallel to PQ. So if EF is parallel to PQ, there means the triangle PEF in triangle DPQ and triangle DEF are similar. By the converse of BPT, by the theorem of BPT, if EF is parallel to PQ, then the sides must be in proportion. So by BPT, we can write that the sides of these two triangles, sides of triangle DPQ and sides of triangle DEF are proportion. It means DE, and by corollary of BPT, so DE upon DP is equals to DF upon DQ. This is the corollary of BPT. Since EF is parallel to PQ, therefore DE upon DP equals to DF upon DQ. But we have taken that side DP equals to AB. By construction, we made a construction that DP equals to AB. DP is equals to AB. So we can write at the place of DE, we can write DP. At the place of DP, we can write AB. So we get DE upon AB. DE upon AB is equals to, and at the place of DF, at the place of DF we write DF as it is, and the place of DQ we can write AC. So we are getting side DE upon AB equals to DF upon AC. DE upon AB equals to DF upon AC. And also we can write AB upon DE. This can be also written as AB upon DE equals to AC upon DE. We make the reciprocal. Take the reciprocal of these terms. So AB upon DE. AB upon DE equals to AC upon DF. Similarly, we can prove that AB upon DE equals to BC upon EF. AB upon DE equals to BC upon EF. Similarly, we can prove, so AB upon DE equals to AC upon DF, and AB upon DE is also equals to BC upon EF. So we conclude from these two expressions that AB upon DE equals to BC upon EF equals to AC upon DF. So the sides of these two triangles are in proportion and the angles are equiangular. Therefore, triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF by S by AAA. So these two triangles are similar because their angles are equiangular, their corresponding angles are equal, and sides are in proportional. Therefore, these two triangles are similar. So let us see again. We are taking the third case when side AB is greater than DE. Then we make a construction. Mark a point P on the line DE produced and mark a point Q on line DF produced, and then join EF, then join PQ, such that the side AB equals to DP and side AC equals to DQ. Then in triangle ABC and triangle DPQ, AB is equals to DP, angle A equals to angle D, and AC is equals to DQ. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent by side angle side. And if these two triangles are congruent, it means angle ABC equals to angle DPQ. This is the first number equation. But we have given that angle ABC equals to angle DEF, angle B equals to angle E. So from first and second we conclude that angle DPQ equals to angle DEF. Means these two angles are equal. Therefore, EF is parallel to PQ. EF is parallel to PQ. Then, by the corollary of DPT, we can write DE upon DP equals to DF upon DQ. And at the place of DP, we have written AB. So DE upon AB. And at the place of DQ, we have written AC. So DE upon AB equals to DF upon AC. And we can also write AB upon DE equals to AC upon DF. Similarly, we can write AB upon DE equals to BC upon EF. So all the sides are in proportion and angles are equiangular. Therefore, the triangles are similar. So we prove this theorem in three parts. The first part was when AB equals to DE. The second part was when AB is less than DE, and the third part which we proved just now, that when AB is greater than DE. Now the next we discuss corollary. Corollary. And this is AA similarity criteria. AA similarity criteria. AA similarity criteria. This is the corollary of AAA. So if two angles of one triangle, if two angles of one triangle, if two angles of one triangle if two angles of one triangle are respectively equal to if two angles of one triangle are respectively equal to two corresponding angles of if two angles of one triangle are respectively equal to two angles of another triangle are respectively equal to two angles of another triangle. If two angles of one triangle are respectively equal to two angles of another triangle, then the two triangles are similar. Then the two triangles are similar. Suppose there are two triangles. Triangle ABC and triangle DEF. There are two triangles in which angle A equals to angle D and angle B equals to angle E. So in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, angle A equals to angle D and angle B equals to angle E. Then the third triangle must be equal. If in two triangles, the two angles of one triangle are equal, then the other angle must be equal. Suppose this is 40 degree and this is also 40 degree. This is 80 degree and this angle is also 80 degree. So 80 plus 40, 120. So this will be 60 degree and 80 plus 40, 120. This will be again 60 degree because 180 minus 120. So if two angles are equal in two triangles, then the third angle must be equal. So angle C equals to angle F, and since the two triangles are equiangular, therefore triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So this is the corollary of AAA criterion, that if in two triangles, two angles of one triangle are equal to two angles of another triangle, then the two triangles must be similar.